Hi everyone, it's James here from Pro Tools Expert, back with another gear review. Our friends at Universal Audio have just released the 9.5 version of their software, and with that update came this baby. This is Buxom Betty. No, not your favourite top-heavy aunt, but a beautiful recreation by Brainworx of the Friedman Buxom Betty 50-watt guitar head. So from the outside of the plugin, it looks like a pretty simple beast. We have our main power on-off control, presence, bass, mid, treble, and volume. This is a single channel, what you see is what you get kind of amp. We have settings for high and low gain, and a three-way bright switch. Now, Buxom Betty is designed to give you that classic clean American sound, or that bluesy, rich, lovely, warm, semi-distorted, crunchy English overdrive sound. Now, where things get interesting, of course, is when we open up the effects rack. Stuff that's not available on the hardware amplifier. So we have a rather useful noise gate, high and low pass amp filters, a delay section with lo-fi setting, a power soak section, meaning we can drive the living out of this thing and not destroy our gain staging, and the recording chain section. Now, this is something I think the team at Brainworx have been working very hard on, and is something that I'm really impressed with. Yes, we can flick through the myriad of cabinets, and you can see here there's an awful lot of them that look the same. That is because the recording chains are different. Now we can look at the RC info or recording chain info and see what each of these cabinets was mic'd with, what the preamp was, and what the EQ was. Very, very cool indeed. Now, as you know from any of my previous guitar amp sim tests, it's all about the cabinet. The cabinet is the thing that makes the real difference. I'll load up preset number 1, 70s Blues, and I'll just run through some of these preset cabinets. Now that's cool. Next one. However, the auto feature is incredibly cool. Let's set it to 2 bars and hit auto. This is now going to run through automatically every 2 bars at the tempo which my session is set to. It's going to run through each one of those 100 recording chains. Let's stick with that one for now. I really like that. Really, really nice. Now, this is not, in my opinion, a full-out high-gain balls-to-the-wall amp. This is crunchy, it's oozy, it's kind of saturated. It's really, really lovely. And you can see here, most of the settings are full tilt all the way over. It's really, really nice. It's the sort of distortion sound that I actually really like. It's not totally over the top, oversaturated, fuzzy and nasty. It's rich, it's got some character, there's some bite there. It's really, really lovely. Now, of course, if we want to, we can boost the input gain even more. We hear the noise gate struggling a little bit more there. We can turn that one up. Bring the power soak down a bit. But this thing doesn't only do filthy, it also does some really nice clean stuff as well. A little bit of delay added in there. Let's turn that one up, turn the lo-fi down, give us a bit more feedback. Really, really nice. Very subtle. Tap tempo, of course. I really like this thing. It has a lot to offer. Let's run through some of those more out there presets. Now, of course, you don't have to use UAD plugins alongside universal audio interfaces, but in this case, I'm running my Apollo Twin Mark II, and I have Buxom Betty instantiated in the unison slot. Now, that's a very cool thing in this case, because it means I'm getting proper impedance matching from my guitar, in this case, my Fender Strat 1989. I've whacked it in to the instrument input on the Apollo Twin, and the only gain I have to worry about is whether I choose high gain or low gain. I think one of the things I like about this amp the most is the fact that it does really super clean, as well as that kind of gritty, dirty, warm distortion sound. And also, if you are on one of those more distorted settings, like this 70s blues setting, I can wind back the input from the guitar. And really clean it up. So that's a very brief look and listen to Buxom Betty, the new Friedman recreation for UAD 2 from Brainworx. Hope you enjoyed that. My name's James Ivey, and I'll see you again very soon for some more gear talk.